Welcome back to Hot Dog Crochet. My name is Jamie and I am a crocheter out of Cheyenne, Wyoming. And this is my Thursday live. And it looks like I'm live and I'm going, so that's awesome. So I thought that we could work on some moss stitch. The yarn that I'm using is called Yarn Bee Sugar Will Cotton. Hopefully you can read that. And it's just going to be us crocheting and talking. So I am so sorry that I missed my live on Saturday and then the video yesterday. I do need to explain. I have had some health issues arise that we were unaware of. That's kind of part of everything that's been going on. However, I've been having really severe pain in my abdomen, and it turns out that the scar tissue from my hernia has latched onto my gallbladder and is moving my gallbladder, which is what is causing my pain. And really, we can't do anything about it. And you can probably see that I'm pretty stressed because my psoriasis is still trying to break out. But I'm hoping that we will come up with some good ideas on how to manage what's going on. Let's see here. I was also able to see several doctors since I've talked to you guys last. And good news is that my eyes and my teeth are good to go for another 6 months. I'm still working on my weight loss journey, which is not necessarily easy, but it's just part of it. I really have not done a lot of crocheting the past several days, mainly because I've been doing a lot of laying down in bed, and I don't knit or crochet in bed. So relatively, I haven't gotten much done unless it's what I worked on while I was waiting on doctors or in the car. I think if I have enough yarn, which, you know, hopefully I do, this will be a wraparound skirt. It is a moss stitch rectangular piece. I'm not even sure if this Sugar Will cotton is made anymore. I'm sorry, I didn't go look. Most of it was given to me. I know you used to be able to get it at Hobby Lobby. However, I'm not sure that it is even being made anymore. But I have a stockpile of it, and I thought that this would be a good use. Saturday, I did set up to do some sales. However, I was hurting so bad that I just was not able to stick with it. And so I had to go, we had to tear down, and I had to go take care of my body because my body likes to do weird things. But I'm very glad to be on this live with you and to be working on a project. My normal schedule for video and lives is normally I have a video of my makes on Wednesdays, and then I go live on Thursdays and on Saturdays. And, you know, if the creek don't rise, we're going to continue with that schedule. So this is a moss stitch piece. It's rectangular. I'm not using any particular pattern. Hello. Hello. So thank you all for joining me. If you don't mind hitting the like button, and then if you like crochet content, please consider subscribing. Yes, I am crocheting. I hope you guys are having good weather where you're at. We had some surprise tornadoes this weekend. We're at the very far edge of Tornado Alley, so we don't get a whole lot, but we did get them this weekend, and I know that other places got hit really hard. Oh, thank you. Yes, crochet is awesome. What do you like to crochet? Blankets, shawls, plushies? I think my two personal favorite things to crochet. Hello. Hi, Zan. My two favorite things to crochet are plushies and then clothes. Do you like these? Hello. Thank you all for joining me. Hit the like button and then subscribe. It's almost the weekend. I bet y'all are having, or hopefully you guys are excited for the weekend, because I am. Yeah, clothes you have to keep trying on or measuring to make sure that they're going to fit the way that you want them to. I really got into making clothes after I learned how to knit because I learned more about raglan construction as well as yoke construction. Well, round yoke construction. Oh, I live in Wyoming, out where the antelope roam. I think the moss stitch and then also corner to corner stitch are probably my favorites that stitches that I do, mainly because they're just easy to remember and easy to do. You don't necessarily have to watch your hands all the time. Crochet and knitting are both a lot of muscle memory. Whoop, I moved you guys, I'm sorry. That's cool. I like this particular cotton with the colorways. Oh, hello. That's cool. I like this particular cotton because it has really long colorways. And when you double it up with 2 strands like I'm doing, it really looks nice. It gives you a nice variation in the colors. And that way I don't have to worry about color controlling. Well, my grandmother's like headstone marker bench has finally been installed. Yes, it is. And so hopefully we get to go see that in person. We got some pictures, but it'd also kind of be nice to see it in person. In the pictures, it looked really nice. Yes, color is fun. I'm really glad that it's starting to be warmer and nicer outside. We still have quite a bit of wind, but that's normal for Wyoming. There's more antelope in our state than there are people, which is kind of fun. We live in an area that you can just drive not even a mile outside of town, and you can see a bunch of antelope. And this is kind of the time of the year that we get to see the babies that aren't so new, but they're up and running. There's also a buffalo ranch not very far from us. So when we're driving back from Colorado, sometimes you get to see the buffalo out. Mom and I have a flower show coming up, not this weekend, but next weekend. Oh, thank you so much. And we are going to be doing that. Thank you so much for subscribing. And it's going to be interesting because I have not actually been to one of the plant markets, but I think it'll be pretty cool. And we'll see how it goes. So my great-grandmother taught me how to... Oh, you're scared of them? Well, the biggest thing about buffalo is that you don't want to get close to them. You don't want to invade their space. You want to be farther away from them. But they really are quite majestic creatures. And they're fun to watch from afar. You definitely don't want to be close to them. But it's kind of like you can watch snakes on TV, but you don't really want to be close to them. It's the same type of thing. They're really pretty. I don't have more people. Oh, people pop in and out throughout my lives, and that's okay. Oh, thank you very much. It's nice to have a new friend, especially in the crafting realm. We're gearing up for summer around here. I think the plant sale is at the end of the month, and then we have Super Day next month, and then the month after that we have a big celebration called Frontier Days, and that's where they have a massive rodeo and a big carnival and night shows and bull riding. It's supposed to be the daddy of them all, of all outdoor rodeos. Now, I'm not particularly a rodeo person. I'm not against it. It's just not my cup of tea. And so I will be selling outside my house during those times when people are coming past, because we do get foot and car traffic coming past, which is pretty cool. And then I get to hear about southwestern Utah, not next week, but the week after. I know someone who is going hiking with their dog, and it sounds pretty cool. It's not something that I would be quite adventurous enough to do. However, I do like hearing the stories. And, you know, hearing about different places. That's one of the great things about YouTube and about documentaries and stuff, because we can learn so much that maybe we didn't learn in school, or maybe we learned it in school, but we forgot. History is quite different now that I'm an adult than when I was younger. And there's just so much to learn about so many different things. Yes, being nice with people is very important. I agree with you. The world's hard enough without us making it harder on ourselves or each other. Yeah, it's been kind of rough out there for people, and I just hope that things are able to get better, but I know that it's going to take time. They did not build Rome overnight. What else? I started this piece, as you can see, with a granny stripe. And then after I had the rectangle granny stripe, I swapped over to the moss stitch. It's the reason that I did that is because the moss stitch is super stretchy in all different directions when it's done in the round like this. Miss Bella and Humphreys, I think they finally ate their breakfast for dinner. It's been down all day and they have not really eaten, but I think they finally did, because it looks like they're about ready to curl up for their early evening nap. We have two dogs, Humphreys and Bella. And Miss Bella is a Chiweenie, which is a Chihuahua Dachshund cross. And then Humphreys is supposed to be a miniature dachshund, but he's not so miniature, meaning he's closer to a full-size dachshund, which is okay. He's my sweet little boy. He's a black and tan dachshund, because I'm kind of partial to the black and tans. Goodbye. Have a good evening. I'm hoping that this weekend is awesome for everyone. It looks like it should be pretty nice in the area where we're at. I haven't watched anything about any other areas. Like I said, I've not been doing a whole lot. But I am kind of feeling better, and we're just going to continue working on it. And that's all I can do. I'm a work in progress. Like my mom likes to say, perfectly imperfect, because nobody's perfect. If you have not taken your meds, take your meds. If you haven't eaten, you probably need to eat and hydrate. This is one of my favorite waters. It's the peach sparkling from Walmart. Because I don't have a colon, when I drink water, it has to have either salt or sugar in it. So since I'm on a weight loss journey, it's not going to have sugar in it. It has to have salt in it. Because salt and sugar help water be absorbed, basically. And normally that happens in your colon. But seeing as how I don't have that anymore, I have to make sure that what I drink has salt in it so it can be absorbed, so I don't burn out my kidneys. And I'm not giving you advice about like how much water to drink or what to eat or anything like that, because that's individual and individual choices based on, you know, what you have, what you want, and what you need. But because of not having a colon, there's things that I just don't absorb very well. Iron being one of them. And then water being another thing. So I have just learned, because I've had, my colon was taken out in 2016. And so I've had a long time with this life. So I kind of know sometimes what my body needs. Sometimes it surprises me. But yeah. The other evening or night, I was in bed and I was watching a video on my phone because I try not to be on my phone too much during the daytime when I'm supposed to be working on stuff, because if I'm on my phone, then I'm not crocheting or doing other stuff. And I want to be more present rather than just being on my phone. But anyways, that night I was sitting there and I was watching videos and I was nervously moving my foot. And I look over and my dog Humphrey's tail is going at the same tempo as my foot. He was having a very good dream. And then, was it this morning? Or I think it was yesterday morning. I saw a short with some ducks and puppies in it. And of course, you know, they were kind of squeaking and squawking. And so we had to watch that reel 3 different times. And by we, I mean Humphreys and I, because when Humphreys wants to watch something, oh, hello. When Humphreys wants to watch something, he does. He's one of those dogs that watches TV. He'll watch TV with us. He'll watch animals. He's very much in tune. I shouldn't say in tune, but he's more aware of the TV and the phones and stuff going on outside. Oh, yes. Hello. And so he is kind of odd. Bella really doesn't care about stuff on the phone and on the TV, but Humphreys does. Sometimes there'll be noises on the TV and he thinks that it's outside. And so then he starts barking because he thinks something is going on, but really it's just the TV. Hello. But he is such a funny little boy. Ah, we have a family thing going on, so I'm going to cut our live a little short, but I will see you guys on Saturday. Please remember that you are wanted, you're needed, and you're loved. Please be kind to everyone, including yourself. Have a great day, and I'll see you Saturday. Bye.